another video. This is Usama Farooqi, aka Usama Bhai. And so today is like my emergency day for the medicine ward I'm posted in. Currently I'm in medicine unit 3. And so what happens in an emergency day is that you basically have to stay in the ward, and there are a lot of new admissions in the ward, so you have to get all of the work done, like all the baselines, all the new labs, all everything has to be started from scratch. And then then the treatment is decided and that starts. So the more the number of new patients come in, the more hectic it starts to get, because you have to deal with a lot of new patients. You don't know much about it, and then you have to actually go for the labs, and as soon as the labs come in, you have to change the medication or prescribe some new ones. So that's what happens on an emergency day. What happens in a medicine ward, different from a surgery ward, is that you have to only manage the ward and the emergency room. During surgical emergency call, basically you have to manage three places, which is the ward, the emergency OT, and the ER. Whereas in the medical emergency call, you have to manage two places, ward and the ER, medical ER. The thing about the medicine calls is that they are usually more hectic because the patient are relatively more sick than they are in the surgical ward, and the people over here have chronic problems. Like many are admitted in, especially in Pakistan, have a demographic of having hepatitis, which is like a inflammation of the liver, and that is like a far more the major problem over here in the wards, which you have to manage. And other than that, then there are seasonal problems like dengue, malaria. So there's like a huge variety of patients, obviously, but the the majority which makes the ward is the cases like these. So the reason why this video is being shot in so many pieces is because there's a lot of work involved. You are being called constantly for a lot of work. Like new patient roll in, you have a lot of work. The old ones are not stable at all. Like many are unstable. So you have to constantly keep an eye on them. You have to monitor a lot of things, and you have to keep and close monitoring on their vitals, their oxygen saturation level, their input output charting, and everything like that. And you have to manage accordingly. So this is why I've been constantly trying to shoot a clip, and then I pause and then I continue again. So yeah, that's it. So currently it is my time to move to the ER. So I'm just wrapping up the work, getting some water, something to drink, refreshen up, and move to the ER in about 15 minutes. So we'll try to show you around as much as I can, but obviously I'll have some sort of restrictions as to what I can show you. So let's see. So finally the next SO in line came in, and I handed him over the ER. So there are usually two PGs, usually one PG in the ER, and during the peak hours, which are like 6 p.m. to 12 a.m., there are two PGs. So, and it's only one HO. So they have to manage the ER, and the next HO came in, so I handed him over the ER and I moved out. So right now I'm going back to the ward. I have some pending work in the ward which was left while I was leaving, and the vitals of the night time, they are left as well. So I have to go and do that and follow up on my patients, check how they're doing, see if their new labs came in, and then accordingly manage the patient. After that, I'll have my dinner, pray, and then probably take some sleeping hours. Usually on an M call day, you usually on an every call you get about 4 hours of sleep, but on an M call it's very variable. I have been on an M call where I barely got 20 minutes of sleep, and I've been on another M call where I got 2 hours of sleep. So let's see if I get more than 2 hours on this one. For now, the ward doesn't seem to be that bad. Like it looks a bit manageable and under control, and let's pray and hope that it stays the same. But yeah. things didn't go as planned. When I came back, there were a lot of things to do, and well, after a while, my PG came and she was like, just leave everything and just go to sleep because my sleeping hour has like started. So she's like, just go and get some sleep because you do need some sleep to function properly. And yeah, so I've been up since like 7 in the morning, and currently it is about 1:30 a.m. I am just about to have my dinner, pray, and then probably sleep for like a while, almost 2 to 3 hours, I hope. And I hope there is nothing serious during this time, because if there is anything serious, then it just starts to get really bad. I really hope it goes smoothly, hopefully, inshallah. So yeah, see you guys in the morning.
One eternity later.
So as you guys already know about the COVID situation nowadays, so after doing this call and like everything, and obviously there are a lot of people, a lot of doctors and patients around me who came out COVID positive. So right now, after being done with all of my work in the morning, like all the vitals, all the updates, all the follow-ups and everything, I'm currently going to get myself tested for COVID, and let's see how it goes, because at this point I think there's a high chance that I might turn out positive because a lot of patients and doctors around me are positive. So let's see.
मैंने जिनके साथ कॉल किया वो सब पॉजिटिव आए.
Okay, by the way, Riba Minaj.
That's it.
That's Saira, fellow actors.
That's it. That is
Yeah. और क्या कह रहे थे, जितने लोगों के साथ कॉल्स हो रही हैं सारे कोविड पॉजिटिव आ रहे हैं.
हाँ.
और सारे पेशेंट भी आ रहे हैं.
हाँ.
तो जी यही हालात हैं. तो अब हम भी जा रहे हैं कोविड का टेस्ट कराने, बिकॉज देयर इज़ अ हाई चांस वन ऑफ अस हैव कोविड. Guys, if you're looking for like an amazing quality of ballpoint, this is the company. Goria. Please Picasso sponsor us, because these pens are literally amazing and the best pens ever. Finally done with my test. Okay, this one was, I think, the most painful I ever had. It's normally not that painful, but yeah, this one was really bad. So yeah. Finally done with the work. It's almost about 3 p.m. right now, and let's just run home. So